Read on.
Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
Now I got to ask y'all a question. God said the sons of them that afflict us. Who is the people that afflict us today? Who is it? Who is it putting our children in cages on the border? Who is it that brought us on slave ships? Who is it that keep raising your rent every year? Paying taxes. Who is it? What race of people is it? I'm asking y'all. Y'all scared to say it? You scared to say white man? Yeah, say it. Go ahead, say it. It's the white man. What you scared to say it for, bro? We know who it is. It's the Caucasian race that's been afflicting black Hispanics and Native Americans. That's why their face is on the dollar of the country that was took. What does the word conquistador mean, sis?
I don't know.
Conquer. Who did they conquer? Look at the pictures. They conquered the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans and called this land after their forefathers, Amerigo Vespucci. That's where they came from. Hold on, bro. Y'all, we getting on the best part. Hold on, bro. Check this.
The sons also.
Bro, this is, trust me, this is the best thing you're going to hear, bro, all year. Listen to this. Finish this off. Remember what God said. The same sons who've been afflicting you
shall come bending unto thee.
They're going to do what?
Come bending unto thee.
We're talking about the kingdom of heaven. What does it mean to come bending unto you?
To bow.
To bow. God said the same people that's afflicting us today, there's a day coming where they're going to bow before you. Read.
And all they that despise thee.
And everybody that despise you, the people that make the nigga jokes, the people that made the postcards of our forefathers being burned and lynched alive, the people who make mockery of us, calling us niggas, calling us wetbacks, calling us banana boats and banana boys, thugs and gangsters, those people, read,
shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
God said their face gonna be on the floor. So what are we talking about? What are we doing? We don't want to hear this. You don't want to see this? You don't want that power? Are you serious? Y'all don't want that power, sis? Don't y'all know our foremothers used to be carried everywhere?
Right.
Don't y'all know that?
Yeah, I know that one.
You know that, right?
I know that.
So how come you don't want to get back to it?
Right.
Yeah. You like driving yourself around?
Yeah,
You do?
I do.
You like paying rent?
I do.
Paying taxes?
I do, you know.
Hey,
why?
sis,
'Cause that's what
why?
I work for. That's what
Oh, no it ain't, sis. No, it's not. Sis, God made the world. What'd you say? She said she don't. I sure as hell don't like paying bills. I don't like paying rent. You go to work. Listen, but you don't understand, sis. God made the earth, literally the earth for you. And you're paying for the water that He made for you to fall out the sky for free. You paying for it, huh? Where else you gonna get? That's what we reading in the Bible. God said we're afflicted today, but in the kingdom of heaven, those same people that's afflicting you, they're going to be your servants. Read on.
Down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord.
They're going to call us what?
The city of the Lord.
They ain't going to call you Mexican. They ain't going to call you Dominican. They ain't going to call you African American. They're going to call you the city of the Lord. God's chosen people. Read.
The Zion of the Holy One of Israel, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated.
You see that was what?
Forsaken and hated.
Tell me we're forsaken and hated today.
True.
Are we?
Yeah.
My sis, give me an example and see that we're hated.
Well, I'm a black woman, and I know I'm only used for like a sex object.
There you go. That's a good example.
Pleasure or plaything.
There you go. What about you? Give me an example, because I know you know it.
I don't have one right off the bat.
Right off the bat, go ahead. You here to listen?
Yeah.
I'm here to teach. So I need some engagement. Dialect. That's what we do out here. What you got, bro?
We here to work, bro.
You here to what?
We here to work.
You here to work? What do you mean?
Work, man.
Like be a slave work?
Nah, I'm talking about like work. You know, Mexicans work, bro.
Guess what? Give me Lamentations 5. Guess what? Today y'all gonna get a good history lesson. Lamentations chapter 5. I'm gonna show you the Hispanics in the Bible real quick. Watch this.
Lamentation chapter 5 and verse 1. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us.
So God, our forefathers said, remember what came upon us. Read.
Consider and behold our reproach.
Slow down, officer. Read it again.
Consider and behold our reproach.
So our forefathers said, consider and behold our reproach. Reproach is shame. All right? Y'all follow me, right? This certain people, there's shame that carries behind their name. Watch this.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Our inheritance, our land, is given to who?
Strangers.
Strangers. Who did that happen to? Hey, my sister in the back with the red hair, come closer. Bethany. Bethany. Who did this happen to? He said your inheritance, or our inheritance, was given to strangers. Who is it that was in America before conquistadors came?
Native Americans.
The so-called Native Americans, right?
Bring it out.
And the so-called Mexicans, which is the tribe of Issachar and the tribe of Gad. Right here, when you look on this sign, on the left side, your left, is what God calls us. On the right is what we became after we was conquered. That's why your last name is Johnson. Your last name is Williams, Cortez, Hernandez, Smith, and whatever else. Because you was conquered by a people and you became slaves.
Bring it out.
And today, we still walk around here as if we're not slaves.
Right.
They took the shackles off your body and left them on your mind.
Bring it out.
We don't understand that today. That's why we proudly call ourselves, oh, my last name is Cortez. You put it on the back of the shirt. You walk with the limb, you do your thing. You proud of that thing. We proud of Smith. We proud of Johnson for last names. But those was the names of your slave masters.
Right.
God said your inheritance will be given to a stranger. Read.
Our houses to aliens.
What happened to our houses and our lands?
Our houses to aliens.
Now I got a question. What do they call the Hispanics here in America?
Aliens.
What's the word in front of that? It ain't just aliens, it's a type of alien.
Illegal.
Illegal aliens. That's what they call our Hispanic brothers and sisters. But God called the white man an alien. So what's going on here? Y'all see what I'm trying to show you?
Lies.
Your history is in the Bible. Your people is in this book. Y'all got to understand, this is where our power lies. Read on.
We are orphans. And we are orphans.
What happened to the children's parents on the border? They don't know where their parents went. That's the point. God said we became what?
Orphans.
Our children today are orphans. Fatherless. Read.
And fatherless.
And what?
And fatherless.
Read on.
Our mothers are as widows.
What?
Our mothers are as widows.
Because they've been killing the sons of God for over 100 of years. They take the fathers and they put them in the freaking jail system. They take the fathers and murder and kill them and separate them from the young boy and the young daughter. Then you have a community of people being raised without a father by a single mother who has to work 18 hours a day just to feed her kids.
Bring it out.
That's called oppression. That's the affliction that we read earlier in Isaiah chapter 60. God said those same people who put you in those conditions, you will rule over them. Read on.
We have drunken our water for money.
But my sis said, I like to spend money that I work for, but what God say?
We have drunken our water.
Hold on, sis. She ain't paying attention. Listen, sis. We were drunken what?
We have drunken our water.
What's that word?
Our water.
Our water. God said we drunken our water. So what is he telling us?
It belongs to us.
Who the ocean belong to?
Us.
There you go. Hey, Officer Zell, find me that scripture about the stars. The star. Yeah, give me that real quick. God said we drinking our water for money. God gave you the whole earth. I'm going to show you that real quick. Because y'all have to understand, y'all are the greatest people walking this earth. That's why y'all are so resilient. Have y'all noticed that about yourselves?
31, 35.
I'm asking you.
Have I noticed?
Have you noticed about how resilient you are?
Not lately.
You ain't noticed that lately? Why not? Why not?
Caught up in situations.
Caught up in a situation, but you made it through it, right? Or you still pushing forward, right?
Oh yeah, I'm still pushing.
You're resilient, sis.
Right.
Because you know what other people do? Other races jump off buildings.
Bring it out.
When they pockets hit and they ain't got no money, they jump off skyscrapers. But when black and Hispanics go through things, we call up the homies. We call up my mama. Hey, I got some ramen noodles. I'm good. We make something out of it. Because we are God's chosen people. That's what we understand. God made you different than everybody else. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 35.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light
They gave the sun for a light.
by day, and the ordinances of the moon,
The ordinance of the moon. So you got the sun, the moon, you got everything, the stars and so forth. Read.
and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart before me,
So God said if the sun, the moon, and the stars, if they go away,
said the Lord. Then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
He said, then the nation of Israel will go away. What is that showing us? God said the stars, the moon, the sun was made for you.
That's right.
If that wasn't here, then you wouldn't be here.
Right.
There would be no need for that if the children of Israel wasn't dwelling on earth.
Bring it out.
Go back to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God said we holy, meaning we separate. We separate than everybody else.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
And God said he chosen us, read,
to be a special people.
he chose us to be a special people. Let me ask you a question over here. You got a favorite pair of shoes? What about a favorite dress? No? You got a favorite something? What about you, bro? You got a favorite pair of shoes?
Like an outfit about.
You got an outfit, right? Do you treat that outfit like everything else?
Hell no.
Hell no, right? If you got a favorite pair of shoes, you make sure you don't scuff them. You probably walk all stiff. You know how brothers be doing. Because you don't want that shoe to mess up. My sister with the heels, they walk a certain way so they don't scratch it up. They take more care than the rest of the clothes in the closet. Likewise with us and everybody else on the earth. God said we are special unto him. And he chose us. Read.
To be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now we're coming back to where we came from earlier.
Bring it out.
God said we above all people upon the face of
That's
the earth.
right.
Give me Psalms 50 and 2. Because guess what? We out here to give our brothers and sisters the self-esteem that we lost.
Right.
Because when you look at us, we don't have respect for one another.
Right.
We don't love one another.
Right.
We don't love ourselves.
Right.
That's why we try to look like other races.
Right.
That's why we have sex with brothers' wives and sisters' husbands. We giving drugs to their children.
Make it
We
plain.
making music to kill one another. We don't have no love. We out here to show y'all an example of change.
That's right.
That's what we came out to show you. So I'm not sure how long you was here, sis, right here. What's your name? What's your name, sis? Darlene? So Darlene, did you hear earlier when we was reading about who the children of Israel is? Who? Y'all was here paying attention. Who is the children of Israel today? The so-called who?
Blacks and Hispanics.
Black and Hispanics and Native Americans, right? That's who the children of Israel is. That's who we are.
That's
your
right.
nationality. Hispanic means property of Spain.
Right.
If y'all didn't know, that's what that word means. We didn't speak Spanish before the conquistadors came over here. We spoke Hebrew. Same thing, African American is two Caucasian men who put the race on top of us.
Right.
And before that we was called Negroes and niggas. Y'all understand? And Hispanics was called colored, just like we were too. So we're trying to show y'all to put that in the bucket so y'all understand we're the same people. We got to understand that first. So God says out of Zion, which is the black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read on.
The perfection.
Hold on, my sisters, they ain't listening.
I'm gonna go eat.
Listen to this. Hold on, sis. Let me finish this scripture for you.
Can I be back?
I want y'all to finish this one scripture.
Am I welcome to come back?
The perfection of beauty.
Read it again.
The perfection of beauty.
Your name Bethany? Was it Bethany? I'm sorry if I got it wrong.
Yeah, it's Bethany.
Bethany?
Yeah.
Now Bethany. Read it. Listen to this.
Out of Zion.
Out of Zion, which is who?
Black.
Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right?
The perfection.
The what?
The perfection
The perfection, without a flaw. Read.
of beauty.
Of beauty. Now I'm going to ask you a question. God said the black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the perfection of beauty.
That's right.
Do you believe that?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Now let me ask you a question, sis. What black, Hispanic, or Native American woman has hair like you?
Nobody.
Color.
Nobody.
Why?
Because I'm different. I'm special.
You special, right? You are special. That's true. But your people they're not born with that color hair. You understand that?
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Your people born with what color hair?
Brown or black.
There you go. That's perfection. Not that on your head. That's not perfection. That's like give me envy thou not. You already got it? Watch this.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31.
Bring it out.
Envy thou not.
He said, envy thou not. Don't desire. Don't covet.
The oppressor.
The what?
The oppressor.
Who is our oppressors?
The white.
There you go. So guess what you're doing, sis, when you wear that red hair in your head? You envying the white woman. Because your mothers don't look like that. Neither does your father. You know what I'm saying? Our foremothers don't look like that. And I'm going to show you in a second, even Jesus Christ got black and woolly hair. Our forefathers do. So guess what? When you put the hair color in your hair, you're trying to look like another race. But God said you are the perfection already.
That's right.
You're born perfect. But then we go put the stuff there to take it away. Guess what, sis? You got to learn to love yourself again.
Right.
That's how you do it. By you taking that out, put black back in your hair. Because that's beauty.
Nation is men leading by example.